This is the quiet after the storm. The sound I never wanted to know. The room's filled with echoes now. Your words still hanging in the air somehow. I trace the cracks you left in me, like broken lines in a melody. Your picture's fading on my screen, still hurts more than it should need. I press replay on yesterday, but it keeps slipping away. You said love shouldn't feel this hard, but we pulled it apart. I held on when you let go. Now I'm learning what I don't know. This is the sound of letting go. It's not loud, it's slow and cold. It's every tear I never cried, every truth I tried to hide. This is the sound of letting go. When my heart learns to be alone, it's the silence where you used to be, breaking quietly inside of me. I sleep with the lights turned low, like darkness knows what I don't know. Your side of the bed still breathes with all the things you left in me. I tell myself I'll be okay, but healing doesn't work that way. Every step away from you feels like something I can't undo. If love is learning how to fall, we never learned to land at all. I gave you more than I could hold. Now I'm empty, tired and old. This is the sound of letting go, a quiet ache I've come to know. It's missing you in crowded rooms, dancing alone to our old tunes. This is the sound of letting go, when the night feels endless and slow. It's my heart breaking time with every beat, every line. If I say your name out loud, will it lose its power now? Or will it pull me back again into the arms of who we've been? Hands in the air, eyes closed tight. I let the rhythm numb the fight. The bass drops deep, my chest replies. I'm learning how to say goodbye. This is the sound of letting go, even though it hurts me so. I'm choosing me for once tonight, even if it don't feel right. This is the sound of letting go, turning pain into control. I loved you deep, I loved you true. Now I'm never loud. The moment you left, it was quiet, too quiet. Midnight glowing on my phone, same blue light, but I'm alone. Your name still knows the way, but it doesn't light up anymore. I count the hours, count the lies, every I'm fine. I had to hide, your voice still lives in my head, but the words are already dead. You said we just needed space, but silence took your place. I waited through every night, thinking you'd come back to life. When you stop calling, something in me broke. I kept breathing, kept smiling, but I was barely holding on. When you stop calling, the world just lost its sound. Every song became a memory, every love fell to the ground. I sleep on your side of the bed, like you might come back instead. Your jacket still smells like home, but home doesn't feel the same alone. I type your name, then erase, fighting tears I can't replace. I tell myself to let you go, but my heart says I don't know if loving you was just a phase. Why do I ache in endless waves? You left without a final word. Now I'm haunted by what I never heard. When you stop calling, I lost my sense of time. Every second without you was another goodbye. When you stop calling, I learned how silence screams, how absence feels heavier than broken promises and dreams. I kept your number like a prayer, something I was scared to spare. If I delete it, will I erase every moment we couldn't save? Hands in the air, eyes closed tight, I dance through tears under flashing lights. They think I'm free, they think I'm strong, but I'm still waiting for you all along. When you stop calling, I had to learn to breathe alone, to hear my heart without your voice, to make this pain my own. You stop calling, I finally saw the truth, that loving you was killing me, but losing you did too. So if you ever think of me, know I survived the fall. I still waiting for your name the night you stopped calling. much my body at first. It was just distance. We used to breathe in the same time, finish each other's half-made lines. Now the silence censors me, where your voice used to be. Miles grew in the space between two hearts that felt unseen. We said it's just for a while, but a while learned how to lie. Screens replaced the warmth of touch. I miss you was never enough. Every night I held my phone, feeling closer, more alone. It was the distance that changed us. Not one fight, not one word, just the slow fade of feeling we were never prepared for. It was the distance that changed us, turning love into doubt. You were still saying my name, but your heart had already checked out. Drifted without a sound, still holding on till someday, while we were already falling down. I told myself love was strong, that it could wait, that it was long. But love needs more than hope to stay. It needs you here, not far away. Hands in the air, lights flashing slow. I dance where you'll never know. They see me move, they think I'm fine, but I'm losing you in real time. It was the distance that changed us, but I won't let it break me now. I loved you through every mile, even when I was forget. The night is breathing through the walls. Neon tears begin to fall. I'm counting seconds on the clock, between the spaces where we stop. Your shadow lingers in my veins. Every love leaves a stain. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just empty air, just empty prayers. You said we'd never let this die, but promises learn how to lie. Now I'm suspended in the sound, where love is lost but not found. I'm stuck between heartbeats, between hello and goodbye, where your name still feels like home, but I'm learning how to survive. I'm stuck between heartbeats. Every pulse calls you back. I'm not broken enough to let go, not strong enough to forget. I wear your words like second skin. Every almost we've been in. The bed is cold on your side, still warm with the things we tried. I dance alone under flashing lights, smiling through another night. They think I'm healed, they think I'm free, but you're still breathing inside of me. If love is timing, we were late, always one step from our fate. I gave you everything I had. You gave me moments I can't have back. I'm stuck between heartbeats, where the truth hurts the most. You're not here, you're not gone, just a beautiful ghost. I'm stuck between heartbeats, in the echo of your touch. Every beat is asking why loving you was never enough. If I stop the music now, will I finally hear myself, or will your voice keep pulling me into someone I used to be? Hands in the air, tears in my eyes. I let the rhythm tell my lies. The bass hits deep, my heart replies, still falling for you every time. I was stuck between heartbeats, but I'm learning how to move, even if every step away still feels like losing you. I was stuck between heartbeats, living in your in-between. Now I'm choosing to breathe again, even if you're still in me. Between the silence and the sound, I'm finding where I'm meant to be. If love comes back, I'll meet it there. Not stuck, but finally free. The door was barely like every promise you outgrew. If I called your name out loud, would it break the spell you're in? Or am I talking to the shadows of the love that might have been? Every night feels like a question that the dawn can't make alright. You disappear into the silence and left me fighting through the night. No goodbye, no last word, just the quiet. You left without a sound. Now the quiet screams your name. I try to hold my ground, but everything feels changed. Every heartbeat feels so hollow. Every truth cuts deeper too. You left without a sound, and I'm still looking. Fade out without a sound. Without a sound. You left without a sound. Without a sound. I was lost in the wrong one. I followed every promise like a light I couldn't see. I gave you all my pieces till there was nothing left of me. I kept believing in the magic, even when it hurt to stay. Every warning turned to silence, every truth I pushed away. I was holding on to maybes while you were letting go. I was building all our tomorrows on a love you never showed. I was lost in the wrong love, dancing on a fragile line. I gave you my forever while you only borrowed time. Now I'm standing in the aftermath of the heart you couldn't hold. I was lost in the wrong love, and I'm paying with my I still hear your voice at midnight, telling me I was enough, but your hands were always distant when the nights were getting rough. I kept tracing all the reasons, trying hard to make them true, but the hardest part of loving was admitting it wasn't you. I was waiting for a feeling that you never planned to give. I was breaking just to keep us while you were learning how to live. was holding its breath when you turned and walked away. Every word we didn't say still echoes in me today. Your shadow stayed behind like it didn't know where to go, and I stood frozen in the moment, watching all we had let go. I thought I was stronger than this. I thought I'd already healed, but the silence after you showed me everything I feel. When goodbyes hit hard, they break you in slow motion. Every promise falls apart in the quiet of devotion. They keep reaching for your arms, but there's nothing left to hold when goodbyes hit hard. They leave your heart out in the cold. Hit hard, goodbyes hit hard. I walk through empty mornings like I'm learning how to breathe. Every habit of our love is something I still grieve. Your name is in the rhythm of the life I'm trying to save, but every step reminds me I'm still standing in the way. I was ready for forever. You were ready to move on. Now I'm left with all the pieces of a future that is gone. When goodbyes hit hard, they break you in slow motion. Every promise falls apart in the quiet of devotion. I keep reaching for your arms, but there's nothing left to hold when goodbyes hit hard. They leave your heart out in the cold. I keep replaying every second, trying to change how it ends. Like love could be rewritten if I just pretend. If I had known the moment was the last time you'd say my name, I would have held you longer. I would have let it break me the same. There's a weight in all the silence that I never learned to fight, and the truth about goodbyes is they don't leave when the door shuts tight. Break dies, they hit hard, still hit hard. When goodbyes hit hard, echoes of a broken heart. I still hear your name in the walls, like a melody that won't fade, even when the music's gone. The city's breathing under neon skies. I walk alone where our shadows die. Every step feels heavier now, like love turned into a silent vow. I trace your face in the glass of time, fading reflections no longer mine. We said forever in a fleeting tone, left me dancing here alone. I gave you my truth, my trembling soul. You gave me reasons I'll never know. Now I'm stitched together with memories, trying to learn how to let you be. These are the echoes of a broken heart, still calling you from the dark. Your love is a ghost in my chest, won't let me rest, won't let me start. I scream your name into empty nights. It comes back bruised, it comes back cold. These are the echoes of a broken heart, still begging to be whole. I wear your silence like a second skin. Every song hurts when it pulls you in. Your laughter lingers in unfamiliar rooms, like perfume fading way too soon. I tried to drown you in someone new, but every kiss feels untrue. Your absence is the loudest sound when the beat drops and you're not around. Replay us in slow motion, every touch, every emotion. If loving you was my mistake, why does it still feel worth the ache? These are the echoes of a broken heart, still calling you from the dark. Your love is a ghost in my chest, won't let me rest, won't let me start. I reach for you in a never-light, but you dissolve before I hold. These are the echoes of a broken heart, a story never told. If I could turn back the time, I'd love you softer, I'd love you kind. But love doesn't listen to prayers, it leaves us shattered, unaware. Hands in the air, but I'm falling inside. Smiling for strangers, slowly I cry. This dance floor feels like a cage, where I'm stuck on the same old page. These are the echoes of a broken heart, still calling you from the dark. Your love is a ghost in my chest, won't let me rest, won't let me start. But maybe someday when the beats echo, big us up, broken hearts. These are the echoes of a broken heart, learning to make a choice. I'm still breathing, still dancing through the pain. If these echoes are all that's left, I'll turn them into strength. I'm still here, broken. We burned so bright in the midnight, like we were never meant to last. Every touch felt like a lifetime. Now it's just a shadow from the past. The room still smells like your perfume, mixed with promises we broke. I'm standing in the aftermath, breathing in the smoke. You said love was a moment, not a place we could stay. But I stayed in the feeling while you drifted away. Now I'm broken in the afterglow, where your love used to shine. All that's left is the echo of you slipping through my mind. We were fire, we were gold. Now I'm standing here alone. I'm broken in the afterglow. Already gone. Broken in the afterglow. The city feels so empty, even with the lights so loud. Every song is playing us in a never-ending crowd. I still reach for your reflection in every passing phase, but all I find is distance where your heart used to be placed. I was holding on to forever. You were chasing something new, and I didn't see the ending until I was losing you. Now I'm broken in the afterglow, where your love used to shine. All that's left is the echo of you slipping through my mind. We were fire, we were gold. Now I'm standing here alone. I'm broken in the afterglow of a love already gone. Trapped in the afterglow. You keep asking all the questions that don't change a single thing. Like if I loved you harder, would you have stayed inside my wings? Was I too much of a dreamer while you were learning how to leave? I built a world around your name. You built a life without me. Now every memory is flashing like a warning I ignored. We were dancing on the edge of something we couldn't afford. I don't hate you for the leaving, I just hate the way you stayed long enoug't to make me believe, then walked away unafraid. After the fire, after the light, I'm still breathing in the night. I'm broken in the afterglow, and I can't outrun the pain. Every spark we ever had falls like neon in the rain. I keep searching for your ghost in the places we so softly you let me go. The night didn't scream or shatter when you slipped out of my life. No broken doors, no anger, just a quiet kind of goodbye. Your eyes were full of distance, like you'd already moved on. I stayed frozen in the moment, wondering where our love had gone. There was no fight to remember, no words to hold against you, just the ache of understanding that I was losing you. It was a love that ended softly, like a song fading too soon. No flames, no burning glory, just a heart falling out of tune. I keep replaying every moment, trying to feel what we lost. It was a love that ended softly, but it broke me the most. Ended softly, so softly. I still walk through our routines like you might be waiting there. Your cup is still beside mine, like you never left the chair. The silence feels so gentle, but it cuts deeper than pain. 'Cause nothing hurts like knowing we won't be the same again. You didn't tear my world apart, you just slowly let it fade. And I'm learning that the quiet is the hardest price I pay. It was a love that ended softly, like a promise whispered low. No tears falling dramatically, just a slow and quiet no. I keep holding on to memories like they'll teach me how to cope. It was a love that ended softly and took all of my hope. Ooh, ended softly. I've been asking all the questions that don't have a place to land. Like, when did we stop fighting and stop reaching for each other's hands? Was it hidden in the silence? Was it lost in being strong? Did we fade without noticing that something felt so wrong? You didn't leave with anger, you didn't leave with lies. You just slowly stopped choosing me right before it all. And it's softly, love, and it's softly. Still, and it's softly. The silence between us. We used to talk in glances. Now we barely speak at all. Every word is hanging like it's waiting for a fall. The room is filled with questions that we're too afraid to say. And I can feel the distance growing wider every day. I'm listening for your heartbeat, but it's fading in the noise. All the things we never said are louder than our voices. It's the silence between us that's tearing me apart. Not the fights or broken promises, but the space around your heart. I keep reaching through the quiet, trying to find the truth. It's the silence between us that's slowly losing you. Between us, the silence between us. We lie awake together, but we're miles away inside. Every touch feels borrowed, like we're learning how to hide. I replay the moments when your eyes still look like home. Now the love is just a shadow in the quiet we've outgrown. I would rather hear you breaking than this calm that cuts so deep. 'Cause at least the truth would find me instead of haunting me in sleep. It's the silence between us that's tearing me apart. Not the fights or broken promises, but the space around your heart. I keep reaching through the quiet, trying to find the truth. It's the silence between us that's slowly losing you. Ooh, between us. Ooh, the silence between us. I keep holding when it had gone, when the words stop feeling safe, when love turned into patience and patience turned into escape. I'm still holding on to moments when you fought to make us last, but now we're standing in the ruins of a future in the past. If I scream, would you hear me? If I cry, would it break through? Or are we already ghosts now in the space between me and you? The silence between us. Silence between us. between us, still the silence between us. Shadows under my heart. The night is breathing slowly through the cracks in my defense. Every memory is heavy, like it never made much sense. I still feel you in the corners of the silence I can't outrun. All the love we left unspoken now is weighing like a ton. I was reaching for your heartbeat in the dark where we fell apart, but I only found the echo of the shadows under my heart. There are shadows under my heart where your love used to stay. Every promise we pulled apart still refuses to fade. I keep dancing with the darkness, trying hard not to fall apart, but I'm lost in all the pieces of the shadows under my heart. Under my heart, shadows under my heart. I replay the nights that we wasted, chasing dreams we couldn't keep. All the words we left unspoken still are cutting far too deep. I keep hearing your name calling in the rhythm of my pain, like a song that keeps repeating every time it starts to rain. I try to find forgiveness in the places we once were, but the truth behind the silence is I still feel you, sir. There are shadows under my heart where your love used to stay. Every promise we pulled apart still refuses to fade. I keep dancing with the darkness, trying hard not to fall apart, but I'm lost in all the pieces of the shadows under my heart. Under my heart, mirror shadows under my heart. I've been carrying the weight of a love I couldn't save. All the nights I stayed awake, begging you to feel the same. If I told you that I'm breaking, would it matter in your eyes? Or would you fade into the distance like the truth behind your